When using the platform Zapier, we can do a lot of cool automations with artificial intelligence, but in today's video, let's find out how we can do these automations for free. More specifically, we're going to make the artificial intelligence part of the automation completely free, and we're going to do that by accessing Google's API. If you're familiar with OpenAI, we know ChatGPT's API that allows us to do AI within our automations, but Google has their own version called Gemini, and more specifically, it's free to use. So we can test around, play with automations, and actually have live automations that are completely free when it comes to using artificial intelligence. Let's go ahead and jump in today's video. Welcome back, y'all. In today's video, we're going to do a real quick integration of Google's API, see how we can use it in Zapier, know that when we use it, it's completely free, which is nice. And as a side note, before I get absolutely spammed in the comments, no, you still got to pay for the Zapier task and the Zapier plan. I'm saying free in the context of actually using the AI part of the automation. So I get it. You don't have to leave that comment. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in the description down below. This is going to be how we get access to the AI. I'm going to simply put sign into Google AI Studio. When I come into the Google AI Studio, I'm going to be prompted here. I'm going to consent and hit continue. Once I'm here, this is kind of like their version. I'm going to hit got it up here. This is kind of like their version of OpenAI's dashboard, and it does look like I should probably make some videos on this, so make sure to subscribe, as I'll probably do some videos covering the Google AI Studio. Already like the UI here. Let's go ahead and connect this to our Zapier account so we can start using it for free. To do so, let's go ahead and jump over to apps. Once we are in apps, we're going to simply put Google AI Studio, hit connect. It's going to request an API key here. To create said API key, we're going to go to that nice little button that says create or get API key. Then we will click create API key, and we'll get this nice little safety reminder. So make sure you do not share your API key so you don't get unlimited usage. Zoom it back down. Okay, got it. We can create it specifically for different projects here. I'm just going to say create a API key in a new project, generating API key. And boom, you're not going to see anything due to the power of editing, but I'm hit copy here. We will go ahead and paste it in here, and then we'll say yes, continue with Google AI Studio. And there we go. We should be connected here. We are connected. Let's go and see what it can do. We are going to create a brand new Zapier. I'm going to say test Gemini, and let's see what we can do here. So I'm just going to set up a dummy trigger here. We'll just say a scheduler so we can just start playing around with this block, because I don't think it can trigger, and it probably can't. So we're not even going to try that. We're going to say every hour. This is completely just to see the action here. We can kind of skip that, and we'll put in Gemini. And here we go. This is completely free, y'all. So we got to make sure we use the right model, though, so it is free. So I'm going to choose an event here. And we have two different events here. This is like the classic. This is what we saw when OpenAI first got integrated into Zapier. We got conversation or send a prompt to generate response. Let's do a send a conversation. Let's do conversation. We're going to continue here. We're going to choose the thing we just connected. Our model here is going to be very important. With the Gemini 1.0 Pro, we get access to free of charge here. We're going to come back over here. We will choose Gemini 1.0 Pro. And we can kind of proceed from here. So what's super cool is that we get similar stuff that we saw with OpenAI and its API. If you're not familiar with that at all, I encourage you to check out that video, which is the first video of like a 60 video playlist that shows you everything you could do with AI and automation. The prompts I use there could probably be applicable to using this kind of AI as well. But let's just try a simple prompt here. I'm actually curious. Let me go ahead and complete this step real quick. We'll just test this trigger so we can start playing with the data here. So I'm going to say this. Generate a social media caption for a dog company about bones and a 10% sale. I'm going to say format, max of 1 sentence, and 3 hashtags. We'll throw something out there. This is like the old days, y'all. I'm going to throw in a random 32-character string. This implies consistent outputs at scale. We got the similar types of parameters here: temperature, tap P, tap K, stop sequences. I'm going to continue here. I'm going to test this step. And boom. Fetch your pup the best bone in town. Enjoy 10% off all bones today. Hashtag tail wagging treats. Hashtag bon appetit. Hashtag happy hounds. And we have successfully created a prompt input and a prompt output for free, as guaranteed. That rhymed on accident. When using this model in your automation flows, I would use this more along the lines of a 3.5 type model. If you're familiar with ChatGPT's API, we got 3.5, we got 4. So using this type of model, this could be a great context for data condensing, data formatting, everything above the board there. If this scratched the brain that you liked, you want to see more on this topic when it comes to AI automation, creating automatic emails, articles, everything above the board. Check out the playlist at the end here. Check out the first 2 videos, and basically everything that you could possibly do with AI automation is covered in that playlist up to 80%. I'll see you in the next video. This is the playlist I was referring to about everything you need to know about AI and automation and specific use cases. I'm actually going to leave a pretty cool use case there that shows you how to automatically reply to emails in your inbox. That's my face. I'll see you in the next video.